7:15 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It is the 23rd of June 2023, the Weber John C. Rosamond, California. Well, I guess this is part 3 this morning, isn't it? Okay, so the previous video I was taking uh, coverage from MSNBC and then putting it onto my video here. Simply put, I wanted to hear what the hell was going on regarding the SCOTUS. Their rulings have a way of making my day either complete or a misery at this point. Right now, they're going to be covering about the underwater disaster that actually happened with the private sub Titan. This thing was supposed to be made out of composite materials, and subpar equipment inside. And it's been out there for a few years already in several operations, going down to the Titanic and back up again. But I guess no one else actually put this thing through uh, safety checks all the time, just to see if there's been any metal fatigue or if there's been any fatigue in the material left and right. And what they found on the floor of the Titanic was an underwater roving vehicle. Rover went down there to take a sniff, saw the pictures, and saw what it looked like. Squish, spam in the can, and went crush. Popped out the back end, popped out the glass, and rest of the fuselage. Nobody knows where the hell the damn thing went, but everything else was crushed city. Everybody went crazy over the past week over this thing. There was a lot of design flaws, rush jobs. In the end, King Neptune claimed more denizens. He did. I had to do a video about that one there. I had to do a video about that one. That just got to me. I mean, after getting hyped up and pumped up, they're going to try to see a miracle at this point over here. But every single day it got worse and worse until the time limit when the oxygen gave out. It's like, okay, now they still want to try to do a rescue, but it was far too late. They got crushed when they did the communications blackout on this damn thing, so they're dead. And that hurt with hell. And now they're talking to relatives and friends of the deceased, and it's hard as hell to deal with that. I know it is. And I'm not quite sure what else to say about them. But the news media will find a way to say something about that one. Meanwhile, there was a court decision concerning about immigration and certain Biden policies out there that the GOP don't like. And speaking of the grand old party that disappeared and became Trumplicans, well, I complained about me being an emotionally deprived and sleep deprived, or no, emotionally screwed up and sleep deprived. Of course, that could have been reversed right there. Zombie. Zombie. Zombie don't have brains. Zombie want coffee or want sleep, want to do too. Zombies see fellow zombies out there who want to impeach president who just got voted in. When the 2020 elections came out and President Biden got into office, the GOP party, including the lunatics that run the GOP, and the House of Representatives when they got the majority, there had been talk left and right. They wanted to impeach Biden. Right there in the spot. Doesn't matter. 25th Amendment says either you did serious crimes or misdemeanor, but they were going to impeach you on the damn shit. Now, the 45th president gas bag, they did because of the January 6th situation. Twice. It just never got the trial. Never got into the Senate during that time. Other things had to be mattered. but the House of Representatives impeached. President Biden's still in office. He's got about a year or less in office. Then after that, it's going to be up to the American public to decide whether or not they want to put him through again. And if they're going to be impeaching the president, what the idiots keep forgetting left and right is you still have the succession to deal with. I mean, my God, these idiots. That's what they're doing it to impress their voters. They're doing it to impress those who got him into office. See, we told you we didn't impeach the damn president. Well, then you got the Speaker of the House, but you also got to deal with the Vice President. Are you going to be doing that one as well? And when are you going to be getting her under? Vice President Harris, what the hell does she do? She's Democrat. She got to go. We got to get the Speaker of the House as president. I'll tell you something. When they actually had the elections concerning about the, what was it, 21st? 2021st? And they were trying to get McCarthy in the office. Well, McCarthy was trying to get himself in the Speaker at this point. They couldn't have a functioning Congress for a week. It's like every single day there was like 3 or 4 votes. Until finally, at the end of the week, you had a Speaker of the House of a lunacy asylum. How to deal with that one. And every time you tried to... this ha- There's a lot of things I could say negative about this guy. Oh, I gotta hear something. Oh, I gotta get that on record. I have got to get that on record. I have to get that on record. It'll be about a minute or two. So where the hell was I? Yeah, yeah. I was leaving a message with a fellow poster out there and telling him if he was getting himself into politics, his head would explode. I'm surprised mine hasn't yet. You know, when you're in school, they teach you the bare basics of what government system was supposed to be like. You get into college, they get a lot more complicated how politics actually works. But it takes a lifetime of seeing the changes, subtle and blatant, and parties shifting dynamics and what they're offering and what they're about. And you get an orange gas bagger who conned everybody into office. I mean, he conned everybody. He has a following, a cult, millions of cult followers of this orange gas bag. And part of the cult following is the politicians getting into office, but also in office as well. Trying to get into the bandwagon and stay in good graces with this cultist, this cult leader. Oh my God. I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. I swear, I have no clue. I don't. I'm not quite sure what the hell to think about the whole damn shit in the first place. But right now, I am still waiting for the news of MSNBC this morning to be put on here. I'm going to have to make serious notes about this one, just so I don't get dinged for the copyright stuff. I'm just waiting for the commercials to get through. Oh, God. Yeah, the video was talking about weather situations to worry about, and a friend of mine was misinterpreting stuff and my arrogance over the situation. I have watched a lifetime of meteorology. I think I would learn something about the whole thing. Yeah, flip the coin. That's it. Weather dynamics is impossible to. It's possible, It's challenging to predict it. Geology is a different thing altogether. Earthquakes are even more impossible. Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Turning to Capitol Hill now with new developments in several impeachment fights, both new and old. On Thursday, the House voted to send a resolution from Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert to impeach President Biden back to committees instead of to a floor vote. And so that will at least delay a controversial vote that moderate Republicans want to avoid. And it's happening as Congresswomen Elise Stefanik and Marjorie Taylor Greene introduced resolutions to formally expunge both of Donald Trump's impeachments from House records. NBC News correspondent Ryan Nobles joins us from Capitol Hill. Ryan, two impeachment stories here in one day. Let's start with the Biden matter. What happens next there?
Yeah, Anna, there was a period of time where impeachment talk was very rare on Capitol Hill, but that no longer seems to be the case. But to your question about this effort to try to impeach the current president, Joe Biden, at least for now, the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has at least successfully rerouted that process. There's no doubt a significant group of conservative Republicans, perhaps not the majority of Republicans, but a significant group that seriously want to move forward with impeachment proceedings against the current president. Enough so that they are, to a certain extent, making life difficult
special counsel probe currently is.
Well, apparently they're looking at the whole fake electors scandal, which the committee did as well. We got information from this gentleman, but that wasn't the only information we got. There was a plot involving the National Republican Party. We even had tape recordings of staffers calling, trying to pressure Republican legislators and state legislators to overturn the election. So we have a lot of information. It's open to the public. All of it's posted, so the DOJ has it, and they have a roadmap on who to bring into a grand jury. Obviously, they need to have their own testimony. But I'm glad to see that they are pursuing this. It's a serious matter, and the committee uncovered, as you know, a wide-ranging plot led by the former president to overturn the Constitution and to essentially have a coup.
Quickly on that last point, the Washington Post reported this week that the FBI resisted opening a probe into Trump's role specifically into the attack on the January 6th Capitol, on January 6th, I should say, for more than a year. What's your reaction?
I was stunned. It never occurred to me as we proceeded in the committee that we were the only people looking at the plot. And I'm glad we did, because according to the Post, the Department of Justice was just sitting on its hands, not doing anything. Obviously, the actual rioters need to be brought to account, but to ignore the plot that was led by the ex-president and implemented by a whole variety of other individuals ignores really the gist of the matter. And so I guess our committee played a much bigger role than I even imagined.
Well, thank you so much, Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren, for joining us and offering your thoughts on all of these developments today. Happy Friday.
You too.
And for more now on the investigations into Donald Trump, we're joined by Michael Zalden, the former federal prosecutor.
Okay, for that one, we're going to hold off on that. We came close of losing our democracy. We came losing our own country's sanity. In fact, we're still there. Upon listening to what MSNBC was talking about, this representative in California, we came damn close to losing everything. This is the hardest damn thing to deal with. I really did want to make this thing into the Donald Trump show at this point over here, but this is the things we're dealing with these days. And sometimes, upon hearing what this politician and that politician were saying and doing in Congress at this point, it was really giving me a headache. It's bad enough when I heard about Adam Schiff. He was one of the heroes in the Democratic caucus and Democratic Party in the House. You really had to lean on this guy. He was like a pillar of strength, and then you get the villains out there saying, no, we got to censor him because he's too much of a hero and he's going to be falling on his own damn sword. Well, not literally, but figuratively speaking. And he's going to try to go down go down fighting. A lot of things happening. I'm trying to keep track of all this stuff. Yeah, it does give me a little bit of a headache. Because now I'm not quite sure what the hell we're supposed to be dealing with these days. What's supposed to be truth and what's not supposed to be truth. Go figure. Anyway. Sometimes I just have to run away from this stuff because it's getting too damn much to me. I don't think I ever had the journalistic bug a long time ago. I didn't. But I tried to keep up with stuff. I mean, hell, I listened to all the damn politics on Sundays besides British material, and I was hearing can't even get the word out right. I'm really doing it great this morning. Politics. Ma and I would talk about it on Sundays. If she was here right now, or even if Dave was here right now, we'd be talking about this stuff. hell of a lot to talk about, I'll tell you.